These are my thoughts on the Miguel Cotto versus Delvin Rodriguez fight coming up. First, let's talk about the past couple of fights that each fighter's had. Delvin Rodriguez, he came off a fight beating the hell out of Paul Wallach twice. He actually beat Wallach so bad that Wallach looked like he was growing an extra baby on the side of his head. He put a beating on him. That guy's so tough, man. That Paul Wallach just did not want to give up, man. He lost to Trout, um, but it was by decision. Delvin Rodriguez has lost a couple of decisions in the past. Rodriguez hasn't been stopped yet, so I think we can pretty much put Cotto by stoppage out of the question. Um, he's a big junior middleweight. He's 5'10" and a half, 70 and a half inch arm reach. Miguel Cotto, he came off a loss to Austin Trout, Floyd Mayweather. He's he's pretty much he's not what he used to be, Miguel Cotto, since he took that beating from Margarito in the first fight. He's not as fast as he used to be. He doesn't seem to hit as hard. His punches aren't as crisp as they used to be. I think this is a dangerous fight for Cotto. Cotto's a small junior middleweight because most of these junior middleweights are middleweights that drain themselves down to make light middleweight. Cotto's in a bad position because he can't drain himself down to make welterweight anymore. But most of the guys at junior middleweight are gonna have a big size advantage over him. The perfect scenario, in my opinion, for Cotto would have been to bring someone up from welterweight to fight him, someone who wants to move up. The best scenario would have for him would have been to take an easy fight now, and then come back and take on the winner of Timothy Bradley versus Juan Manuel Marquez. You would have the Mexican fans versus the Puerto Rican fans if Juan Manuel Marquez wins. If it's Timothy Bradley, hey man, it doesn't matter. Cotto makes a lot of money anyway, and Timothy Bradley's a champ. So of course he's gonna bring in. It would have been a great fight because I think from what I heard, Cotto was with Top Rank again. I'm not sure if he left Top Rank, but I heard it somewhere the other day. I think I was watching some boxing and they were talking about it. I heard he's gonna go with Roach now as a new trainer. Uh, Cotto's been going through trainers left and right recently. Well, not recently, but it seems like almost every other fight he has a new trainer. It doesn't matter because Cotto already knows the game. I don't think Roach is gonna teach him anything new. Uh, oh, he might teach him something. Cotto must have trained his ass off to fight Mayweather because he did a pretty good job, and he's not what he used to be. Uh, I would have. It would have been better if he would have used more of that jumping from side to side he does, because he was making Mayweather miss a little bit there, but he didn't use it enough. But this is a dangerous fight for him because Delvin Rodriguez is tall. He fights tall. He has some strong straight punches, and there's a lot of tall guys at junior middleweight right now. You got Vanes Mastrosian, Demetrius Andrade. Saul Alvarez is short, but he's like a little tank. You got Austin Trout. You got Lara. They're all tall. They're all taller. They're not tall, but they're all taller than Cotto is. Cotto's like 5'7". These guys are all 5'9" and a half and up. Um, they all got long arm reach advantage over him. The best thing, in my opinion, is he should have took an easy fight because I have a feeling Devin Rodriguez is going to pull off a decision, especially since from what I heard, they're fighting in Florida and not in New York. I know there's a lot of Puerto Ricans in Florida, and but there's a lot of Dominicans there too. But I don't think Delvin Rodriguez has a big following. But he's not going to have his regular home field advantage. He's still going to have home field advantage, but I don't know. I see Delvin Rodriguez maybe busting him up because his face is already swells up and gets red real easy. And that's the judges, no matter how much they know that his face does that, they're still going to look at that. When his lips are all fat and swollen and stuff, and his nose is red and his eyes are closed, Delvin Rodriguez hits hard. He's fast. I think he has the speed and the power advantage in this fight. I know that's gonna make a lot of people mad. Cotto has a lot of fans, man. I'm a fan of him too, but he needs to think about taking on some of these welterweights, meeting them in the middle. Some of these guys that want to move up, because Keith Thurman and Kell Brook are both talking about going up to junior middleweight. He needs to think about taking them on at a catch weight, and a lot of people aren't fans of catch weight, but some people need it. You got Cotto, man. He has a disadvantage at size and against a lot of these junior middleweights, but he can't make welterweight anymore. You know, I mean, yeah, he's a warrior. He's taking on all these junior middleweights, but hey, I mean that's just my opinion. I think Delvin Rodriguez wins this by decision.